Hi guys, it's Beck here. It's Jazzy's birthday. Jazzy? Jazzy? How old are you today? Hmm? How old's my little furry daughter? I got a 5-year-old on my hands. She's 5 today. And my granddaughter was 6 yesterday. So how cool. So Jazzy's grown up with my granddaughter since she was 1. And they're really good buddies. Take this case off. They're really good buddies. Haha. What happened, Jazzy? I thought I'd do a quick video. Um, yeah, look, things are looking good again after that last video when I was quite over it, doing everything, and I guess we get to a point where we expect things to happen, and when they don't, we can get really, well, it's not even impatient, is it? It's just that we know that we haven't got much time to lose. So I don't think impatience even factors into what we're going to have to go through. I do know that, I know our Father is the Father of miracles. I do know that. And I know we should never give up. Never. We should not. Because, I've seen people give up on the verge of their miracle when their lives were just about to change. And then, when they give up, nothing happens. That's exactly what happens, is nothing happens. Because they gave up just before the dawn. I don't want to be like that. I won't do it. I will not. So once again, I've taken my hat out of the ring, put it back on, and I'm doing it again. Doing it all over again, which is great. Shall I get battered down again and hurt and severely troubled? Maybe. Maybe it might happen all over again. It might happen several thousand times all over again. And this is it. This is our walk. This is our walk with life. With life. But we're going to go through it a lot easier than the normal people, what we call normal. Oh, my poor boy. I didn't know he was so far behind. I think I might talk up a bit on this one because the last video I had my headset on and it came out very low. So hopefully this one will be a bit better. I am talking louder. Hey, birthday girl. Hey, look at that body. Look at that body. Oh my gosh. That was so funny. All right, here he comes. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. So I just wanted to catch up with you guys, my family. I really did. And just say, look, everything's cool. Everything's fine. We're going to get thrown curveballs left, right and centre. I think a lot of us have already been through the hardest bit of all this, which the hardest bit was the realisation that this was all actually really happening and that we weren't crazy. That was a pretty hard realisation, okay? Then the next realisation was that, most nobody else sees it. That was really hard, wasn't it? Do you remember? Go back. Go back. Especially if it's been quite some time. It's 5 years today was the day. 5 years today was the actual day, the anniversary of the day my life changed, because it was the day I woke up 5 years ago today with a nerve in my leg that gave me, I thought I just wanted to die. I did. The pain was that bad. It gave me for 5 months. Men will suffer for 5 months. It was 5 months to the day, and then it stopped. But in that time, the day it started was the reason my daughter bought me a tablet. I had nothing to do. I don't watch TV. People know I hate TV. That's why I wasn't easily controlled. And She bought me a tablet. I didn't even know what to watch. I started watching a Netflix series called The Good Place. Well, that little show there thrust me 1,000 miles into the direction of my father, because I saw exactly what they were doing in that, and I didn't even know how to decode Jack Frost. I didn't know how to decode anything. I didn't know what decoding was. I didn't know there was something to decode. And so, yeah, a real awakening. So it is my anniversary of basically the very start of my awakening. It was today, 5 years ago. Guess that's why I'm making this video. I didn't even really think about that when I started. I just felt that I needed to check in with you guys, make sure everybody's okay, give you my love for all the beautiful, beautiful comments you guys do leave me. You are truly special people. And I know you guys go to a lot of other channels that are good little channels that appreciate you just as much as I do. So keep up the good work, guys. There's not many people out here with goodness in their hearts. You're special. And especially how ugly and dark the world's become, for you to be loving and special at all is amazing in this climate we are in. So we've been getting zapped, hammered today, guys. Absolutely hammered in the sky. Hello, my little friends, minor birds. Just sitting there chilling. This is not going good, guys, for Bo. Bo is the one who needs our prayers more than anybody. He's only walked to here. If you go back on my old videos and see how far we used to walk, he's only made it from the car over there around to here, and he's telling me he wants to go back. So he really is getting tired. And, we've got to understand, when you can't pull yourself up anymore, it's not fun to walk around anymore. That's when we should be releasing them. And, even humans, I believe humans should be released. I don't believe in euthanasia, no, not in that way. But if somebody begs for it, man, wouldn't you want to be put out of your misery? I saw photos of my father. He was only made it to 50. And he died of bowel cancer. And I never met him, my real dad. But I had since met the family. I saw photos of what happened to my father and how my dad, sorry, I don't like calling him my father because he's earthly. I saw what happened to my dad, and he deteriorated from such a strong man to just a shell. And my uncle said how much pain and that he was in. And I spoke to my uncle about euthanasia and said, what do you think, Unc? He said, oh, if I could have gotten something for him, I would have given it to Johnny. I would have given it to him. So, there's mercy, isn't there? Now, I think a lot of these, I've been doing a lot of thinking about cancer, about radium, chemotherapy, about treatments in general that they give people for whatever. And do you know what? We don't even know what it's like to suffer an illness without any interference from the medical institution. I think sometimes that the stuff they're giving you to treat you is not only harming you more, but it is also prolonging your illness. So, you're just going to keep going and going, yeah, but you're not getting any better, but you're not getting any worse, but you're still dying. I've seen it time and time again. People that have chemo, they're in remission. 3 months later, they're dead. Okay? That's in the normal day before all this Jabberwocky stuff, of course. Now, if you think about it, Have you ever known anybody to have cancer, or really anything at all, and be completely left alone with no treatment? Think about it. You don't. You will not know one person who has gotten ill with a life-threatening illness that they have not been treated in some way by the medical fraternity. Now, this poses a question, doesn't it? If you did have cancer, like bowel cancer, he went on the treatment straight away. What if he wouldn't have went on that treatment? We'll never know. I know that. We won't know. But I surmise there's some real hidden truths in the fact that if we do trust the Father and pray to Him, we either recover or we'll die quicker for His mercy. Whatever is our time. If our time's up, our time's up. Simple. If our time's not up, well, I believe He's not going to let us suffer. He'll let us live with quality. If our time's not, then. So, what would it be like to get an illness and not take anything? Anything. I think it's something we all need to ponder. I really do. So look, thank you for all your messages, your condolences when, you guys got a little bit worried about me on the last video. I'm okay. Just very tired, very worn out from fighting at that point alone again. Then it's good, then it's alone, then it's good, then it's alone. And I just can't, this back and forward, I can't do it. It makes me feel like I've got poison running through my veins, literally. And I just want stability. I just want that stability out of the people who know me well enough to know that this is not going to change. I'm not going back to who I was 5 years ago. I'm not. This is it. Get used to it. I'm still happy. I'm still a great person to hang with. People love me. However, sometimes I'm serious because this shit requires serious thinking. That's it. It's as simple as that. It can't be all joy and la-la. You can't. It's not rainbows and cupcakes. Peace, joy and happiness in the Holy Spirit in the 80s, 90s, even the very early 2000s was doable. Is that doable now? Do you know, I really believe if you're walking around with joy, peace and that, you've got your head in the clouds. And that sounds terribly judgmental, I know. But it's not. If you're feeling joy, peace, happiness, these are things we should feel in incrementations, yes, but not on a complete level, because if you knew, then you wouldn't be out telling people. What I mean is, if you were so calm about it, you're not going to try to tell people. You're not going to be going, hey, listen. You're just going to be too comfortable. It's a good thing not to be uncomfortable. The last 5 years were absolutely torture for me, and I would never ever want to travel down that road again, but they were also absolutely necessary, because if they wouldn't have happened, I'd still be the same Beck I was in 2018, and I'm not. Hallelujah. Praise Father. Thank you, Yahuwah. Thank you guys for listening. I love you all. Please pray. Never give up. Pray that you will endure until the end, and that you will get a crown of life from your King who loves you, who died for you, the elect one. We can do this. We can do this. Come on, let's go. Let's go. This is Beck. I'm out.